Hi there, welcome to GrainTV. I'm Kevin McNew. Today is Monday, March 28th. We had a down day in grains. Let's take a look at the Grain Edge trading platform and see where we closed. In Chicago, beans was the leader to the downside, losing 10 cents a bushel, while corn was off 3.5 and wheat only losing 1 cent a bushel. Today, traders came back from the holiday break and looked at the weather forecast, and the weather forecasts continue to point to good conditions, especially in Brazil, where we're seeing a switch in the weather pattern where the south, which had been wet and cool, is now going to become dry and hot, and the north, which had been hot and dry, is now going to become a little bit wetter and a little bit cooler. All of those conditions lead to the outlook for a very large crop out of Brazil. In Argentina, they have had nothing but good weather for the most part over much of their country, so we continue to expect a good supply situation there. So the reality is that traders, now that we're getting close to the first of the year and we get into the critical growing season, the forecasts for the next week or two look very positive for South America, and the market is trading it lower as a result. On March beans, we're looking for a retest of that low around 848, and if we can penetrate that, we wouldn't be surprised to see the market continue to trade as low as 780 on this very, very bearish supply situation that's shaping up. In other news today, we had USDA's export inspections for the week. All three grains came in within line of analyst expectations. Nothing really exciting one way or the other here. This was mostly a non-factor as the market continues to trade what is a very bearish supply situation coming out of South America. The other thing that was being talked about today was potential exports coming into the U.S. into the Southeast. We've had two different rumors floating around, one where a vessel from Brazil is bringing corn to the Wilmington port, and another vessel from Argentina potentially bringing corn to the Southeast as well. So that in itself is outright negative, as because we're looking at a situation where we have abundant supplies in the U.S., yet we're still getting these feeders in the U.S., the poultry and the livestock people on the Southeast, bringing in cheap feed supplies from South America. Now, let's talk a little bit about that. How big of a discount are we talking about when we look at U.S. prices versus South American prices? And as most of you know, we've been talking for the last month or so about Argentina's new policies as a result of their new presidential change, and they eliminated the corn export tax specifically about 2 weeks ago. And when we look at Argentina's export corn price and the U.S. export corn price, the U.S. being in orange on this chart, the Argentina being in purple on this chart, you can see Argentina's prices just collapsed in the last 2 weeks as a result of that elimination of that stifling export tax. So right now the discount is about $10 a metric ton, or about 25 cents a bushel. That's very contrary to what you would expect at this time of year when they are in their growing season and we are in our post-harvest season. Traditionally, our prices are at least on par with Argentina, if not a little cheaper. So the fact that they're actually substantially cheaper to us is problematic for seeing any sort of corn rally, in my opinion, for the next few months in light of that deep discount. So today it was all negatives, all bearish fundamentals. If you're worried about the potential for further price declines, by all means you should be looking at hedging and taking a look at our Grain Hedge trading platform. Visit us online at grainhedge.com to take a free demo and learn what our services can offer you. Have a great day and trade safely.